Good afternoon, Golden Eagle fans. I am Tech Man.
Hey guys, I'm Asher Nicholson.
And we are bringing you this presentation of the Ohio Valley Conference. Here, your Golden Eagles are getting ready to take on the Murray State Racers. Now, last week, it was a close one, wasn't it?
It was. Last week we played Jacksonville State in Jacksonville, Alabama, and it was a pretty close game. We won. We eventually came away with the victory. We won 20-14, but let me tell you, after that game was over with, I was so glad. I was stressed out for most of it.
I'm still reeling from it, but good news is we are 2-0 in conference play, and we are taking on the Racers today here in Cookeville. It's chilly today, so we're wrapped up, but we are ready to go, and so are your Golden Eagles. Here we go, onto the field. Good to be back home, isn't it?
It's good to be here. Lovely Cookeville weather. And it's not raining, surprisingly.
Thank goodness. It looks like the Racers will kick off first. Getting ready, and here we go back in Cookeville, Tennessee. Fielded by Demetrius Fleming. He's going to bring it out to about the 24-yard line.
It's going to bring out Bailey Fisher and the gang for their first offensive drive of today's game. I'm excited to see what they're going to be able to put together. If I'm not mistaken, last week they had a little bit of a hard time.
They were struggling last week, and that's what I was just about to ask you. What do you think they need to build on from last week?
I think what you want to start with is establish your run game. You know?
All right. Ow! Tevin Kilpatrick with the moves. Ethan Cobb out front blocking for him. But that's what we wanted to see. I saw Tevin Kilpatrick doing exercises, getting his hands going. It's cold, so you've got to keep your fingers fresh and warm. We got a full house set here. It's going to be a play action. Bailey Fisher loading up the deep ball. Oh! Intended for Demetrius Fleming, but, you know, I'll say good start for the Golden Eagles.
Yeah, you know, back to what I was saying, we want to establish a run game, but I think they're going to establish the passing game first, try to get that squared away. But Dede Gist is one of the best players we have on the field, and we want to keep him moving.
Here comes Quentin Cross on the catch. We'll take it about just a yard short of the first down. I think right now Tech is relying on the passing game because Murray State might be ready for the run game, and so that opens up all this play action.
Yeah, Dede Gist's season has been rather successful so far. There's a couple games ago he had two 50-plus yard touchdown runs.
But it looks like the Racers will get the stop. 4th and inches, ball on the 47, and here comes Blake Alberts to punt.
Yeah, I wouldn't be too surprised if they went for it here on 4th and inches to, you know, kind of get some momentum to start this game, seeing as they've gone for it on 4th and 9 in unneeded situations before.
It's going to be a great punt. Fair caught at the 10. Ethan Cobb barreling down on the punt returner. And a great field flip by Blake Alberts. Here comes Jaquan Coles just moseying up to the line. Be a throw, just a bit forward.
Pass was intended for their tight end, 87, Sathoff. Sathoff?
Yeah, it's 2 A's, not an O.
Okay. Well, we don't have a roster sheet for them.
That is right. We're just going to have to rely on our eyes. That is Sathoff, the tight end. It's going to be a play action for the quarterback who throws it back to Sathoff, but another off-target throw by Rice, the quarterback.
He didn't catch it.
So that brings up 3rd and 10, ball on the 10. Not much time has passed for the Racers in this possession.
You know, throughout the season, this defense has been one of the stronger aspects and the most consistent. And they're playing all right, but this about to be a 3.
Ooh! Great job, Josh Lee, with the sack on the quarterback. A loss of 5 on the play.
A good sack there. As I was saying, the defense has made the stop, but I mean, it wasn't entirely the defense's playing. It's mostly just the quarterback making bad decisions. and wide receivers dropping passes. But either way, I'm happy to see it, and we ended this one with a sack, which forced them pretty deep into their own territory.
So punter in the end zone, and a familiar... Wow, he better be careful not to step out. A familiar face I do like to see back on the field is Jared Howell, who did get injured last week and went through concussion protocol, but he was able to make a full recovery, and here he is on the punt return, barreling through to the 40-yard line. Welcome back, Jared Howell. They gave him some of the good stuff from Cookeville Waterworks.
Yeah.
Yeah, Asher, your personal doctor cleared him.
That's right.
When the tech doctors wouldn't.
Yeah, he had to get back out there. We need some punt returns for touchdowns, and the only way we're going to do is with Jared Howell.
So here comes Day Gist, picking up about 4.
That's a pretty decent run on first down. That's the way we're going to get it started. You can't always have 75-yard touchdown runs, so you got a little something right there.
All right. Get something on your shirt. Here comes Day Gist to the right. He's going to pick up about 4 on that play. That brings up 3rd and 2. Ball on the 32. A lot of 3s and 2s out on the field.
Well, it looks like their game plan so far is pretty scripted. That first drive they stuck with pretty heavy on the passing, and so far they've ran the ball twice now. So let's see what they go with on this.
Murray State might be expecting a run here, so you might go to play action. Nope, you go back to the run.
And
Day Gist breaks loose to go forward for the first down. That's a first down, Golden Eagles. Sadly, we don't have any sponsors, but I would like to mention this is a free shout out for you, Cookeville Marine and RV.
If you're watching this, please give us money.
1st and 10, ball on the 27. Bailey Fisher loading up for
almost intercepted there.
Quentin Cross into double coverage.
Is a prime time to make a shot down the field on 1st and 10. You've got 3 more downs to go with. So let's see what else they can come up with.
Bailey Fisher audibling at the line. Wide receivers full out. Got all the time.
Here comes the rush, but he got it off, and it's
a
touchdown.
Caught. Great job, Bradley Clark, the sophomore out of Lakeland, Florida. Hauls it in and puts the first points on the board for the Golden Eagles today. Great blocking up front by McKinnon Thompson.
He was able to reach the height game there and come out on top.
Yes.
Literally.
Doesn't matter how good the coverage is. If you are taller, most likely you're going to win that battle.
Yeah, standing at 6 foot even.
Taller than me.
Yeah, he's definitely taller than me. We're like hobbits compared to those guys.
That brings out Luke Maynard, so you know what that means. Wings up, Golden Eagles. Here's the snap, here's the hold, here's the kick, and it is good. 5 plays, 40 yards, shaved a minute off the clock, and the Golden Eagles are up 7-0 over the Racers. Do you know what that means? The famous Golden Eagle ROTC cannon is getting ready to fire.
Here it comes. They're getting ready to load. They're loading it right now. I can see them.
Off the boot of Blake Alberts.
Well, that one was loud.
Great kick, powerful. It's going to be fielded in the end zone. He's going to bring it out. Looks like he brought it out to where he ultimately would have been if he'd have simply just taken a knee. That brings up 1st and 10, ball on the 20. Going to be a handoff to the halfback who gets bottled up, and ultimately he runs behind the line.
Yeah, it looks like he got caught up on some of his linemen there and couldn't make a decision on which way to go. He was pretty open there on the left side, but he couldn't make it out there.
Forward progress is going to give him a yard. quarterback drops back. Gonna throw.
Caught, but only for maybe a 4 or 5 yard gain.
Brought down by Jared Howell. Brings up 3rd and 3, ball on the 27.
You can hear this Cookeville crowd getting into it here.
I love the atmosphere in Cookeville on football season. It's just amazing. 3rd and 3. It's going to be a handoff to the fullback who's got the first down.
And a little more. You know, I was expecting run here. I'm not sure if they were or not, but they let him just walk right on through.
Sheds the tackle by Michael Scavo, but ultimately brought down at the 37-yard line. We are just within 3 minutes of the first quarter. Quarterback's going to drop back. Under pressure, he throws.
Ooh, and it's batted down by number 16, Christian Watson.
Almost intercepted by Slater Howard. That brings up 2nd and 10 on the incomplete pass.
You know, this defense has a really good way of just getting to the ball. Normally at the end of these plays, you see 2 or 3 Golden Eagles right there at the ball.
They do great in not giving the quarterback a lot of time to make choices. Comes the halfback who's able to push forward for the first down, and they are racing down the field.
Oh, I get it.
The ball on the 49, a yard away from Tech territory. The halfback will struggle to get there. Brought down by Michael Scavo. 2nd and 10, ball on the 29. Ball on the 49. And Tech's defense acting as if midfield was the end zone.
There's nothing like a goal line stand on the 50-yard line.
Play action.
He's going to drop back. Incomplete, but only for a gain of about 2 or 3.
They do get across midfield. 3rd and 6, ball on the 47. This series taking a long time. 7 plays, gone for 33 yards. Quarterback dropping back.
Ooh, almost intercepted by Michael Scavo, batted away.
Great coverage by the Golden Eagles, and that brings up 4th and 6. So that will bring their punter out. And there's Jared Howell to receive. Here's the punt.
Ooh, looks like it could have been blocked there for a second.
High rainbow kick. And a wise choice by Christian Watson to fair catch it. That punter gave his defenders enough time to get down the field. So here comes Bailey Fisher, full house set behind him. Drops back, throws a super deep ball.
Oh, intended receiver was Demetrius Fleming. Looks like it was double coverage also.
But Demetrius Fleming is one of those players where, you know, it doesn't matter what coverage you have, he always finds a way to catch the ball. Except not there. But
yeah, well, that's not the best example.
But Bailey Fisher trusts him because he knows how skilled his receiver is.
Day Gifts with a hole up the middle there.
As 4 yards per attempt today. So 3rd and 4, ball on the 22. Do you run or do you throw? You're gonna throw. Bailey Fisher waiting. Rolling out a 360 no scope.
But it was batted away.
Well, you do get your throws batted away when you're not looking.
I think he made a full rotation. Like a full 360.
That's the 2nd week in a row Bailey Fisher has tried that. First time and only gained about 2 yards.
He's trying to pull a Patrick Mahomes there.
But here comes Blake Alberts.
The 2nd time today.
able to put his foot under this one. Caught at the 30. Brought down by Jake Huner out of Thompson Station, Tennessee. So slugfest here in Cookeville with 53 seconds left in the first quarter. The Racers have the ball again. It's going to be a play action and a throw to the fullback.
Yeah, he was out in the flat. They're going to give him one. Looked like he may have even been out of bounds when he caught that ball.
A generous call by the referees, but I'll give it to him. That was a poorly executed play. Some breakdancing up front by the Golden Eagles.
Oh! The backfield by Michael Scavo, but
ultimate, just Michael Scavo able to buy time for the rest of the Tech defense to get there. Both teams 1 for 3 on third down conversions. Quarterback drops back, rolls to his right, throws. It's a dart to the 45-yard line in Tech territory. And that was just good route running by the Racers. He was wide open. Christian Watson saw it too late, but he was able to make the tackle. And we're winding down. 18 seconds left in the first quarter. Intercepted!
Number 42, Bryson Tolley.
And he's going all the way, 5,
Touchdown.
dancing his way into the end zone. Bryson Tolley, 2 tackles on the day, and now a pick 6. I don't know why the quarterback threw that direction. He had a bunch set to his left. You throw to the only receiver that way? That's what happens. And wow, Bryson Tolley
took off, turned on the jets, and he was out of there.
High-stepping his way into the end zone. And what I thought might be a tied game at the end of the first is now potentially a 14-point lead by the Golden Eagles with 2 seconds left in the first. Wings up, everybody. Here comes Luke Maynard. Snap, hold, kick. It's good.
You think you can do that, Tech Man?
Oh, I know I can do that. As long as I get to take a trip to the ER afterwards.
Don't worry, I've got a personal doctor that'll be able to help you out.
Perfect. So we're getting to hear the cannon sing twice in the first quarter. Let's see what the ROTC has cooked up for us now. Ooh, good lord, what was that? Muffed! Oh my goodness! Oh, very dangerous. Very, very dangerous.
I had a class with that guy.
Oh well, yeah. And so at the end of the first, that was a scary kickoff for the Racers.
A little bit. They were able to get a hold of it, but the Tennessee Tech special teams was almost right on them there at the end of that. Could have ended up with a safety if they weren't careful.
I know. So while they transitioned to swap sides, a great performance on all aspects of the ball.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm glad to see that the offense is actually producing. Last week, it took them most of the game to be able to make a contribution.
Yeah, it took them until, 20 seconds left in the first half to get a first down.
Yeah, it was quite a slow game in terms of offensive yards, but they're playing well. They've got 2 touchdowns on the day now.
Yeah, I think just being back up on the plateau helps. Cookeville is a beautiful city, and you've got the home crowd with you now, so I think Tech's ready to get it done today.
Absolutely. I think they were able to swap sides, so let's see what they've got.
Here come the Racers, who will start on the 20-yard line. Quarterback drops back, throws immediately. Very low throw.
Absolute bullet there.
He could have taken his time on that one.
It almost looks like he threw it directly to Tech defensive back. I couldn't tell who that was.
Yeah.
He wanted that ball out of there.
Yeah, he really forced that ball out of his hands, but you need to wait. Looks like his halfback is in the bunt to the left. Ooh, great defense. Jaquan Cole's in the area. Clay Mazengill there. That brings up 3rd and 10. Ball on the 20. So you gain no yards, but it's a complete pass, so that means the clock is running. And I don't think the Racers are in a spot to be able to afford losing any time on the clock. Ooh, especially right there. Almost taken down behind the line, so the ball is forced out of his hands, and he throws into quadruple coverage.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, look, before 5 Golden Eagles in the area there. So now going to bring out their punter.
After 25 seconds, looked like a short kick, but here he comes. Jared Howell with the moves.
Looked like he could have been able to swing all the way to the right side and get gone.
He is our specialty punt returner. So here comes Bailey Fisher in the gang. Day-Day Guest behind him. Tavin Kilpatrick over to the right of the line. It's going to be a handoff to Day-Day Guest, who's able to break some.
Ran him over.
Great job. He was stopped for a yard gain, but he was able to get the first down.
Yeah, that's a
good, hard, downhill running by Day-Day Guest.
Absolutely. Yards after contact is definitely a good thing to have.
Oh, Murray State has had the ball longer. They have ran more plays, but they hold less yardage than the Golden Eagles. Bailey Fisher's going to do it. And the catch by Quentin Cross will bring them about a yard or 2 shy of the first down. Looks like 2 yards. Bailey Fisher, 50% on the day for 57 yards and a touchdown.
Taking a quick audible at the line there.
No interceptions. Play action.
Ooh. Pass intended for Kurt Taylor Jr. It should have been caught.
Kurt Taylor Jr., the intended receiver, has been putting in a lot of work these weeks, doing all he can to strengthen himself up. So I'm ready to see him actually get the ball and be able to run with it. Intercepted!
You had to say something.
Oh, yes!
We got it back. Looks like
Tavin Kilpatrick
on the recovery there.
Roberts with the interception, but his inability to hold on to the ball only loses the Golden Eagles about 10 yards.
That was scary. Well, we're right back to where we started this drive.
Welcome back, Golden Eagles. And another interception again. Is that Roberts again?
Prop celebrations aren't allowed, are they?
Hey, can we get a flag on that? It was Roberts again, who now has 2 interceptions on the day in 2 consecutive plays. Demetrius Fleming, the intended receiver, able to bring him down. Surprised he didn't drop that one.
Well, the last 15 seconds have been rather
eventful.
You could say that.
So, Racers getting the ball where they intercepted it 2 plays ago and just intercepted it a play ago. And
it should have been interceptable.
Jared Howell not able to turn around and put his hands on it. That could have been intercepted.
Looks like we've entered the realm of quarterback punts.
Intended for wide receiver Green. I think his name is Daquan Green. I think I was able to talk to him as they were getting off the bus. He said they were ready to face the Golden Eagles. He knew it would be a challenge.
That was a throw across his body. It's not one I would have gone with. I would have just thrown it away at that point.
Yeah.
They actually lost a yard there.
That brings up 3rd and 11. But Daquan Green said that they were ready to take on the Golden Eagles. They knew the challenge because Golden Eagles have only lost one game this season. They're undefeated in conference play, but he says the Racers are up to the test.
Ooh, another close, almost interception there. It's going to be batted away
by Christian Watson. The safety out of Duluth, Georgia.
It's going to bring it 4th and 11.
Here comes the punt.
This one's going deep.
A line drive down the field.
Ooh.
It's going to be out of bounds.
I think that's the first punt we've had all season to actually go out of bounds.
I think so. So that will start the Golden Eagles at their own 33-yard line.
All right, Bailey Fisher under center in the eye. Looks like they're draining clock or giving some hard counts here. They're taking their time. Pass was intended to Quentin Cross, but there is a flag on the play. But it's going to be pass interference on the defense.
Spot foul, first down.
Murray Racers head coach is not very happy about that. It's going to bring it up to the 41-yard line. Yeah, it looked like to be triple or quadruple coverage there. I'm not sure. We thought he was going to come down with it, but I guess he was pretty confident in Quentin Cross's ability. Either way, it's 1st and 10 on the 41.
We do have a good hands team here at Tech. Bailey Fisher going to hand it off to Kurt Taylor Jr., who's met as he was handed the ball. That is not Kurt Taylor Jr.'s fault at all. It was just a good read by the defense, and they were able to get the stop a yard behind the line.
It's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I think if you're able to give Kurt Taylor Jr. some running room, able to get him charged
up,
up.
He's going to be able to get the first down.
Great running by Day Gist, able to pick up the first down. Our running backs are great. You give them time to charge up, to start chug-a-lugging along, those trains keep a rolling. Bailey Fisher calling an audible. Throws. Ooh, intended for Bradley Clark. Both quarterbacks having a tough day. Bailey Fisher is in the zone after throwing an incomplete pass. He throws.
Ooh, it's a super deep ball here.
Can it be pinpoint accurate? Intended for Metrius Fleming in double coverage. The Racers know that Metrius Fleming is the impact player for the Golden Eagles.
He's been double covered pretty much every play of the game so far, at least what we've seen in the camera.
You know, you've got two very capable tight ends in Ethan Cobb and Tavin Kilpatrick.
Oh,
Bailey Fisher rolling out.
He's
going.
That's
the 30 at the 20.
Right around the 20, the 21-yard line. They're going to spot it. Well, I'm not going to know where they're going to spot it. Let's watch that one more time.
Ooh,
wow.
Able to break some ankles of the corner.
Wow. That was great.
Bailey Fisher going to hand off to Day Gist. Able to power through for the first down.
He may have gotten the first down. If not, it'll be a close spot, and they're going to give him 2nd and inches.
That was some great running by Day Gist. Shedded about 2 tackles.
Another handoff to Day Gist, who's got the first down.
Tavin blocking up front.
So brought down around the 2 or 3 yard line. They're going to spot him on the 2.
What's that old adage? 3 yards in a cloud of dust? Well, it's not those dirt fields anymore. Now they got those turf pellets. That's on Madden. First and goal. Ball on the 2. We have crossed the 3-minute mark.
And
Kurt Taylor Jr. with the touchdown.
That's right. We're number 1.
Yes, the number on his jersey is number 1. Great running by Kurt Taylor Jr. When you need the ball punched in, you give it to your fullback.
Absolutely. He's had a pretty decent season as well. You know, he's gotten...
He had that one day where he had 2 receptions for over 100 yards.
Yeah. So he's one of the more productive players on the Tennessee Tech offense.
The kick is good by Luke Maynard. And Tech so far dominating this game 21-0 over the Racers. Oh, that was a loud one. He's going to be able to bring it out to the 19-yard line. Probably should have let it just roll into the end zone. Quarterback drops back and sacked by Jaquan Coles.
Defense.
That brings up a loss of 5 on that play. 2nd and 15. Ball on the 14, and we are within 3 minutes in the first half. Quarterback drops back. Jaquan Coles pushing his way.
Gonna be a deep ball. And overthrown.
Surprised that, you know, they look like they were holding him a little bit.
Yeah, they're just playing Ring Around the Rosie. No big deal. Refs didn't see anything. All right, you can hear this Cookville crowd getting back into it again.
Clay Masengill sees something. Jaquan Coles around,
again!
puts his hand around the throat of the quarterback and slams him down to the ground. So with that sack, that brings up 4th and 21. Ball on the 8, and the punter is in his own end zone.
For the second time in today's game.
Little change up.
You know, several teams have done this shift, including our own Golden Eagles. I'm not exactly sure what that is. It's okay.
Tech will take a timeout. They realized that the Racers were taking their time. And I think Tech wants to score again in this half. They want to put this game away immediately.
Yeah, they're doing it again.
Here's that shift again. Here's the punt. And Jared Howell able to bring it to about the 46-yard line.
Large sack.
So 1st and 10, ball on the 46. Here comes Bailey Fisher, trying to get another touchdown. Hands off to Danny.
Going to the left.
Blocking up front, able to get the first down. And he's going to hold on to that ball so they can't set it down, giving them more time to get set unless he just stands there.
He's got to fix his gloves, man.
So with a minute 40, you've really got all the time in the world.
Yeah,
You got 2 timeouts.
yeah, you're playing a 2-minute drill, but there's really no need to rush. You've got 21 points on the board.
Bailey Fisher going to rush for it.
He's got it. He's got
wow!
it.
Here he goes.
Down to the 15-yard line. Oh, no.
Oh, no! Bailey Fisher is injured. He injured his hip. Oh, he's in pain.
He can't.
Willie Miller here to take the place of Bailey Fisher within 2 minutes. What will he do? Hands off to Dede Gist, who just stands there.
Trying to run the hokey pokey, but it didn't work out. That turns out that's not what it's all about.
Unable to turn himself around. Brings up 2nd and 14, ball on the 19. Now, you remember the stat I gave you. God forbid Willie Miller throw this ball.
It looks like it's an option play, but he doesn't get it off. If he was able to get it off, Dede Gist would have had plenty of running room around the outside there, but he held on to it just a little bit too long.
That option will lose them 2 yards, and Tech, I think it would be a sour note for them to kick a field goal here. Willie Miller drops back. He throws. Almost.
All right, well, we've made it past that benchmark.
So we should be fine with Willie Miller for the rest of this game. But that will bring on Luke Maynard to try for the field goal. A 38-yard field goal attempt. Wings up, everybody. Here's the snap, hold, and the kick is good. So the Golden Eagles go up 24-0, leaving 45 seconds on the clock for the Racers, who have all 3 of their timeouts.
You know, they may want to try to get something on the board. You know, I'm not a Racers fan, but for their sake, they probably just want to get some points, if not a field goal at the least.
Especially with conference play, you never want to get shut out. These should be pretty close games, because most of these schools are pretty evenly matched. They're smaller. Going to be fielded at the end zone.
Ooh, a good stop there. It's going to be inside. It's right on the 15, actually.
Brought down by Jack Warwick.
We're waiting to see if we can get an injury update on Bailey Fisher. Haven't heard anything yet, but as soon as we find something, you'll know.
So 37 total yards for the Racers today. Not a good stat to have. On this first play, they'll go play action. And it's going to be dropped by their tight end, Sathoff.
That one should have definitely been caught. You wouldn't have gained very much yardage, but you should have been able to come down with that one.
Right, so 2nd and 10, ball on the 15. The clock is stopped. They might try to fire it down the field all these times. Like that. It is going to be caught finally by Sathoff.
He's going to make up for his drop pass on the last play.
They are going to take a timeout here. Christian Watson on the defense. Able to bring him down, but not stop the throw. Brings up 1st and 10, ball on the 45. Clay Mazengill sees something, calling at his lineman. Gonna be a play action, and here comes Seth Carlisle around the edge for the sack. A loss of 7 on the play. Brings up 2nd and 17, and the Racers take their 2nd timeout.
This Tech defense has been astronomically good today. I'm glad to see that they're making a lot of good plays. Ooh, another sack.
Wow, he's able to low ball it, and the clock is ticking. They have another timeout.
I don't want to use that timeout here. Jaquan Coles. Oh, they're going to call it incomplete.
Jaquan Coles on the pressure. Do they punt it? Looks like they are going to. Does
See why they
Tech
don't just
dare
for it.
go for a touchdown? Does Jared Howell have another miracle in him? That's a high kick. He's going to fair catch that, rightfully so. Got some extracurricular blocking on that one. I think the Golden Eagles should just run the ball and take us into halftime.
Well, there's no reason is that Bailey Fisher?
Bailey Fisher's back.
That's odd. They didn't give us an update on his injury unless we missed it.
He's going to hand it off to Day-Day
handoff. He's got the first down.
Run out of bounds. Or not. Okay.
He wanted more than that. But
they do take a timeout.
Tennessee Tech wants to score. We're definitely glad to see Bailey Fisher back out there. Not sure what his injury entailed.
Watch him just throw one bomb down the field and get the touchdown. And then he's like, oh, I injured my shoulder, so I'm out. Gonna need
Matt Stafford.
Key blocking up front.
And there
Here's
it is.
the deep ball. Can it be? Can it be?
Oh! Shot.
Well, that will take us into halftime. Golden Eagles are up 24-0 over the Murray State Racers. We've got another good one here in Cookeville.
Yeah, this game has definitely been good. It's a close game without the score being close. Both sides are playing really well. And at the end of the game, end of the first half there, I was kind of worried about Bailey Fisher having to step away from the field there, but they didn't give us an update on his injury, and he kind of just came back out there. So his little mystery injury, not really sure what to do with that. Not really sure what to do about that. Either way, I'm glad that he's back out there.
Glad that he is too. They may have just had a reserve of that water out for him. Take a sip and go back out there. But it looks like the Golden Eagle Marching Band is coming out. I can see their breaths right now. It is a cold one out there, so I'm sure their valves are sticking a lot. But let's see what they have for us today. Yes! Whoa! Yes! Let's go, Golden Eagles!
Yes!
Oh my gosh! Whew. I think I blacked out. Oh my god, the game's starting.
Oh,
we gotta go.
God.
Whew, so glad we didn't miss this. Here comes the second half, and
There's Coach Alexander down there.
Coach Alexander looking happy. I'm sure they didn't have much to talk about in the locker room. Here comes Blake Alberts to kick it off for us. Cover your ears. What?
I thought I was having a stroke for a minute, but I think he had a pretty big return out to the 27-yard line.
What?
Did you cover your ears?
What? No, don't worry. I'll be right back.
Going to be incomplete pass intended for the tight end number 83.
Ooh, I feel better. Just had to get a sip of water. What's happening? Ooh, Jaquan Cole's in on the pressure. Looks like he might have been able to reach for the first down. And he did.
They're going to give it to him. Let me tell you, if that was a running play, it was not going to end well.
No.
Jaquan Cole's had that blown up.
You see Jared Sadhoff, 4 receptions on the day, though 2 dropped passes that on where he's been wide open. Quarterback on play action.
Michael Scavo's loose.
Intercepted! Oh, he jumps!
Number 26, Jamal Thompson, the cornerback out of Hendersonville.
Ooh, and Preston Rice, the quarterback, is injured. He's holding his wrist. That brings up 1st and 10. Tennessee Tech has the ball on their on Murray State's 28 as we are waiting for an update on Preston Rice.
And Bailey Fisher's still out there, so I'm guessing that...
It's a toss to Day Gist, who
He's
throws
going
it
back.
out to Bailey Fisher! Oh my god! Oh, so close! Bailey Fisher looking like he's not injured at all. Oh my goodness, the trickery the Golden Eagles have pulled out.
That was an absolute dime of a throw.
Oh, and he just powers through. Took 3 people to bring Bailey Fisher down. And you know Bailey Fisher is just a great rusher.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, the only thing worse than a single threat quarterback is a dual threat quarterback. And as for right now, that's my contender for the play of the game.
That's right. That's a real momentum shifter. Because here comes Kurt Taylor Jr. powering through for 1 or 2 yards. But both defenses, despite the score, both defenses have been very strong today.
Yeah.
So with that, to catch Murray State napping a little bit, that's good for the Golden Eagles. Shows you that you can pretty much do whatever you want. Another handoff to Kurt Taylor Jr., who has his second touchdown of the day with a 4-yard touchdown run.
Wide open. Great blocking there.
Number 52, Trevor Stevens, the right tackle out of Woodstock, Georgia.
They pancaked that guy. There's our friend Willie Miller again out to hold.
Doing his best. So wings up Golden Eagles. Here comes Luke Maynard on the kickoff. And the point after is good. So the touchdown rush by Kurt Taylor Jr. sends the Golden Eagles up 31-0 over the Murray State Racers.
This is a very exciting game. Like I said earlier, it's a close game, but not in terms of scoring. Both defenses are playing very well.
There's a flag on the play looking like clipping.
Half the distance from the spot of the foul. First
Like
down.
it's going to be accepted, and it's that return is going to bring them back to the 11-yard line. So a game like this, for a person like me who takes great pride in not only their school but their state, this is not only a battle between purple and blue, Tech versus Murray State. This is also a battle of Tennessee versus Kentucky. And
Another 360 there.
And it's intercepted! Do you like Nashville hot or Kentucky fried? You better like Nashville hot because we are up 31-0 and we've got the ball now.
Clay Mazingill comes down with the interception after the batted pass. Man, these 360s aren't helping anybody.
No, into quadruple coverage, Clay Mazingill comes up with it. Now the Golden Eagles have the ball. Racers cannot get anything going today.
Well, his receiver was probably open before he did a rotation around the sun, but then when he got back, he was...
That's just wasting time. And you do see that the Racers have an impact player in their corner who is dedicated to Demetrius Fleming this whole game.
Yeah, and like I said earlier, he's been double covered pretty much the entire time.
Bailey Fisher powering through 2 tackles to get back to the line.
Are you going to count that as a sack?
It's not a sack. See, it's not going to be recorded. They're going to say he gained at least an inch over the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd and 10, ball on the 34. And I think they might also not call it a sack because he was dedicated to the run. But he's going to throw here. Caught by Quentin Cross. He's able to turn around.
It's down to the 6 or 7 yard line.
And it's ironic because Quentin Cross caught it there, but Day Gist was further down the field. So you've got your halfback further down the field than a wide receiver, but he's able to reach forward, maybe get it to the 7-yard line. Call it the 9. Interesting. Odd placement.
Put on my double seeing glasses for that one because I could have swore that was a little further down the field.
As you see, Tech never failing to score points while in the red zone. 2 touchdowns. Here comes Bailey Fisher with the rush.
Touchdown!
And not even touched. Not even touched on the play is Bailey Fisher as he rushes for a touchdown, battling Kurt Taylor Jr. for who can get more.
Yeah, it looks like he was checking the I don't think that was a design run. He was definitely checking his progression and found it was a better option to just run it in.
But Bailey Fisher has quick eyes, and so he knows when he needs to run or pass. So here comes Luke Maynard for the point after. This game is getting out of hand for the Racers. The kick is good. Golden Eagles are now up 38-0.
3 plays, 34 yards. Really quick drive.
After the interception. After the quick scope by the quarterback.
This isn't Call of Duty, man. I mean, this isn't even NCAA 06.
This is real life.
Right now.
So he's going to take a knee, and that is going to bring them to the 20-yard line. Murray State trying to get anything started here with their backup quarterback. I'm sorry, that looks like, Preston Price is back on the field.
You know, that's again, they haven't given us an injury update.
No. Preston Rice, I'm sorry, not Price. And that rush
Correction.
Correction. Please reset the game clock. It looks like Justin McCray able to get the first down.
You know, speaking of corrections, there was one game you and I were at where the announcer in Tucker Stadium had several corrections.
Yes.
He just kept going.
I think I counted 9 on the day, but that's when I started counting. There were plenty more before that one. There's a bullet. Oh, that's a fumble.
But it's going to be recovered.
A holy roller to the wide receiver. Boo!
Decent gain there. The pass was completed for about 8 or 9 yards, and the fumble gave him 8 or 9 more.
So Preston Rice, 86 yards today, 2 interceptions.
Big dog.
I'm guessing this is going to be a run to the left. It's going to be a play action.
And it's going to be brought down by number 46, maybe? Sam Oldham, the president's son.
There he is, the Cookville kid. And they did not bite on that play action one bit.
Not at all. They knew what was going on. You told them. You said it was going to be a run, so they were sold on it.
2nd and 17, ball on the 40 after the sack by Sam Oldham. And the Tech defenders are just getting the crowd into this. They know that they're winning. Quarterback drops back.
He's rolling out.
And he's going to be sacked. Oh, he's not sacked. He's able to get the ball out just in time.
It says Carlisle in there, the tackle for loss. Sorry, not tackle for loss. On the tackle. Correction.
That brings up 3rd and 17, ball on the 40.
This Cookville crowd getting back into it again.
They are loud and proud of their Golden Eagles. Here's the throw.
Batted down by number 42, Bryson Tolley, who had the pick 6 earlier in today's game.
This great defense by the Golden Eagles brings up 4th and 17. And here comes the punter for his 7th punt today.
That's at least 5, let me tell you. That's been a lot today.
Ooh. So here's the snap and the punt. A long kick.
He's got a
Jared Howell unafraid of anybody.
Wow, there was 2 or 3 Murray State racers right there in front of him, but he was ready to take off.
All he saw was white, but he was not afraid. Brings it out to the 29-yard line under his own power. Here comes Bailey Fisher. the one-hip wonder. Gonna play action. Toss it to Kurt Taylor Jr., who's spun down after a gain of about 8.
Definitely didn't wait on the graphic for that one, did you?
I was gonna say 7 or 8, but then it popped up, so I was like, So 2nd and 2, ball on the 37. Day Gist and Kurt Taylor Jr. to the sides of Bailey Fisher, who drops back and throws immediately.
Oh, gonna be intercepted. Pass intended for Quentin Cross. Gonna be brought down by his doppelganger, number 2 of the Murray State defense.
And their coach wearing the same colors as Dwayne Alexander. I think Bailey Fisher just got confused. The play was to number 2. That's all he needed to know. Sadly,
throw to number 2.
He picked the wrong number 2.
Yeah, Quentin Cross was probably in the huddle, man. Just throw it to me. Throw it to me.
Yeah.
You know, and then he did, but it just ended up in the number 2.
So the quarterback's going to drop back and
throw it.
I think that hit the shoulders of Clay Mazengel. So that brings up 2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Ball on the 39. What do the Racers have cooked up for the Golden Eagle defense? A play action. Rolls to his left. Throws. Caught. That's going to be a gain of about 2. 3rd and 7.
3.
3rd and 7. Ball on the 42. Murray State 2 for 9 on 3rd down conversions. They've not done well today.
You know, like I said, the Tennessee Tech defense has been playing really well. And making stops just like that is what's keeping them from moving on.
Yeah, great stop by Clay Mazengel. Stops him 2 yards short of the 1st down. Now here comes the punter.
If I were them, I would go for it, but because at this point you're already counting yourself out if you're not going to go for it.
Do the Racers just want to go home?
It's not a terribly long bus ride out of here, but it's a decent sized bus ride, isn't it?
Yeah, they're right next to Austin Peay. They're just across the border.
Oh, okay.
Fair caught by Jared Howell.
Good catch. Uh-oh, the tight end.
How did he get injured? Was that? Jake Sathoff is injured on the play. So the Golden Eagles are going to start on their own 19-yard line. With just over 2 minutes left in the 3rd quarter, they're up 38-0. Day Gist with a full head of steam.
Looks like he got about 7 or 8 there.
Tripped up by his shoelaces. 2 yards short of the 1st down. So 2nd and 2, ball on the 27. Bailey Fisher calling an audible. A play action, it's bid on. Another 360 no-scope. Call by Tevin Kilpatrick.
He's loose.
He's loose. 40, 30, 20. Keep going, Tevin. No! Oh.
Another looked to be a 360 pass there.
Tevin Kilpatrick. Okay route running. Breaks 1 tackle. Powers forward. It's just a foot race from then on. But he's a big man. And he's brought down at about the 9-yard line. 1st and goal, ball on the 9. A wonderful, wonderful catch and run by Tevin Kilpatrick. And you know what the Golden Eagles do best? It's score in the red zone today. I say give it to Tevin Kilpatrick. You've got enough chances. Oh, intended for Ethan Cobb. And there's Quentin Cross's doppelganger in on the coverage. Yeah. It was thrown high, but Bailey Fisher didn't give enough of an arc to it to get to Ethan Cobb. So that brings up 2nd down. Day-Day gets in the backfield. Wide receivers out. Fisher drops back. He's going to roll out. He's going for it. Oh, he pushes one man. Bailey Fisher able to rush for it to the 1-yard line. It brings up 3rd and goal. Everybody on the line in this jumbo set.
Calling a quick audible there.
Will Kurt Taylor Jr. get his 3rd touchdown today? No, Bailey Fisher doing a weird thing.
It looks like he's trying to run it, but he didn't get very far.
That looked like that play was a design run, but Bailey Fisher looked like he forgot to try to sell the pass.
Also, 74, the right guard, Ellis Adams, kind of gave up that block.
Oh, I think he thought that Bailey Fisher was supposed to rush to the left, which is where the jumbo set was favored. So it gives Ellis Adams time to drop back and get a block on the left. But here's the kick, and it is good. So Luke Maynard puts 3 points up for the Golden Eagles. It is 41-0 here with 15 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. So another kickoff here by Blake Alberts.
Well, you can see the Tennessee Tech special teams out there breaking it down.
I don't blame them. I'd get hype. They play good music here. The Jumbotron is huge. They're watching Hocus Pocus right now. And happy Halloween, folks. This kickoff going to be fielded in the end zone. He's rushing forward. Maybe to about the 20, 25? 20-yard line. Should have just taken a knee. So this throw,
ooh,
what a
Clay
horrible
Mazengill.
play. Blown up by Clay Mazengill. That was the slowest throw, the most unenthusiastic catch that brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. Asher, we're close. We're 7 minutes away from our first shutout.
Yeah, Wings. Why'd you say that?
Because
last time you said that, they came back and got a touchdown and or a field goal. Earlier in today's game, you said he did not have an interception. And on that same drive, he got not 1, but 2 interceptions.
in 2 consecutive plays.
You know, I'm excited to answer your question, though, because it is an OVC rifle.
Yeah. Anything else? The shutout is real here in Cookeville, Tennessee. I can feel it. I can feel it in the air. It's fall. I can smell the pumpkin spice lattes
They swap
in the
sides.
crowd.
Just let's get back to the game.
Oh, look, yeah, they did swap sides, so we should get ready. Looks like their receiver is in the zone after doing nothing. So 2nd and 12, ball on the 18. A bunch set to the left. Halfback in the backfield. Gonna be a fake toss and sacked. Wow.
Which would be number 49, Jack Warwick.
Out of Alcoa, Tennessee. Tennessee kids showing up today, showing these Kentucky boys who's boss.
It's going to bring up 3rd and 15. This Cookeville crowd getting back into it again, letting them hear it.
3rd and 15, ball on the 15. Here comes this rush. Oh! Oh my God! What was that? A diving.
No!
Oh no! He's caught. What was that?
Who was that?
Who was that? Like
Hold on, it's going to replay it.
a bat?
Oh, it's not going to show us. Who was that?
That play, able to get them to the 45, a gain of 30.
That was frustrating.
Even though Devin Squires was flying towards the quarterback there.
Literally flying. Just at the wrong angle.
Preston Rice, 14 completions on the day. 1st and 10, ball on the 45. 6:10 remaining in the 4th quarter. All the time in the world. That looked like a backwards pass, so that should have been a fumble. But they're going to call it an incomplete pass. 2nd and 10, ball on the 45. A fake toss again.
Broken up. Number 49, Jack Warwick again.
Diving for that interception, but unable to bring it down. Just poor play by Preston Rice today, quarterback from Murray State. Third and 10, ball on the 45. Preston Rice rolls out
and
sacked again by Kyle Dava. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name.
Kale
Dava from Mississauga, Ontario, from Clarkson Secondary School. The 6'3", 281 sophomore. Coming up big for the Golden Eagles. That brings up 4th and 17 and the punter. So great goal line stand at midfield. And we're getting the ball back. Here comes Jared Howell. Oh, I'm sorry. Nope. That is Ashton Maples from Maryville. Who's able to bring it to the 27-yard line. And here comes the backup crew, Willie Miller.
Yeah, definitely a smart decision to bring the Wills back in. Don't want any unnecessary injuries. There was almost our stat right there, but it didn't happen.
Yeah, because that was the first intentional time that he was put into the game.
Yep.
So
we've avoided that stat twice now.
So good job, Willie Miller. He did start with a 3-and-out on his first series today, but let's get a first down here. Oh God. So intended for Bradley Clark, but incomplete. It brings up 3rd and 10, ball on the 27.
Now listen, just because we said the defense shouldn't catch it doesn't mean anyone shouldn't catch it.
Blake Metzger and DJ Worthy are in the backfield. Willie Miller going to roll out, and he's going to pick up the first down. Great job, Willie Miller, picking up his first down of the game. Takes it to the 38-yard line.
In these when Tech has these high-scoring games, it's prime opportunity for the second strings and even the third string we saw a couple weeks ago get in and get some play time.
Right. You always want to be able to have some film for your resume. You don't want to say, I was a backup for 20 years and never played a snap. But here comes Willie Miller.
Loose. He's still running.
Bolting through.
Right around the 41-yard lines where they're going to bring him down. He had room to run and then some.
Yeah, good job tucking in that ball. Brought down by their star corner. Brings up 1st and 10, ball on the 41. And they are in Murray State territory. 4:50 left in the game. Here's the snap, and he tosses it out to DJ Worthy, who was unable to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, it looks like he was trying to get to the outside there. He's just unable to get the edge.
It's going to be a handoff to DJ Worthy, who's able to gain about 5. So that brings up 3rd and 5. Tech, 3 for 8 on 3rd down conversions. Willie Miller in the gun. Ball on the 36. He's going to drop back. He's going to rush forward. He's got the first down. Wide open spaces.
Oh, my goodness.
Brings it down to about the 3-yard line. Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
Daylight everywhere for Willie Miller. Nobody was near him.
No, the middle of that field was wide open.
Ethan.
He hasn't showed us that he can throw the ball very well just yet, but let me tell you, Willie's got the wheels.
So 1st and goal, ball on the 2. And Tech is in prime territory to strike again.
I wouldn't mind seeing him just running it in.
Yeah.
Head out wide to the left or the right, or even take it up the middle.
They'd never expect him to rush 5 times in a row.
You want to see me do it again? A couple hard counts here. By a couple, I mean several.
Going to hand it off to Blake Metzger, who gains about a yard on the play. 2nd and goal, ball on the 1, and this should be an easy touchdown for the Golden Eagles. They've had no problem gaining a yard. Our fullbacks and halfbacks and our quarterbacks are all great rushers. But it's also good that they get to wind down the clock. Hard counts galore. Hand off to DJ Worthy, who's...
Came up short, but lost about a yard.
3rd and goal, ball on the 2. Do you throw it or do you try to run again? They're in the I formation again.
I'd go with a play action and toss it over the top. If not, just run it out to the corner.
Just an Odin in motion.
Oh, he's
going to throw. He's going to throw to DJ Worthy, who's...
I would have given him some more time. He had some more time there.
We're 52 and on the stop. Brings up 4th. Wait. Oh, okay.
Okay.
I saw Willie Miller again. I was like, are they going to go for it? So here's Luke Maynard.
Yeah, that's got to be disappointing for Willie Miller. You have several fantastic rushes and just the only... just to end up just with a field goal. But now, granted, we're up 41-zip.
Exactly.
But we're going to be able to wind this clock down under 2 minutes.
On the right hash. Here's the snap and the kick. And it is good. So 44-0. Tech over Murray State. A blowout here in Cookeville, Tennessee. It's a beautiful day, but it is cold. It would not look it to you folks, but it is freezing here.
What is the temperature right now?
It's in the 50s. Last time I checked, it was 52 degrees.
It's freezing for us Tennesseans.
And another earth-shattering kickoff, and they finally take a knee. Time of possession, Tech has had it for over 2 full quarters. Will Murray State get a touchdown here? Here comes...
Well, probably, because you said we were going to shut them out.
Well, we are going to shut them out. It looks like they have committed their second stringers now. This one's going to rush for it. Ooh, a hard hit. Oh, my goodness. Second and inches, ball on the 30. A minute 23 left in the game. Here's a pick six. He's going to rush for it again.
Ooh, sacked. It's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Christian Cantrell, the defensive tackle out of Murfreesboro, Tennessee.
That's a name we haven't had the honor of calling yet.
No, it's great to see more names on this roster come out and make big plays. Oh, look at this. He's going to rush for it again. And he's sacked again. Xavier Washington.
Wow.
The linebacker. Great job. The sophomore out of Knoxville, Tennessee. And you could tell he just wanted to rush again. I think that's what this quarterback likes to do. Not comfortable with throwing it.
Well, this is going to force a punt, and then all we have to do is run out the last 45 seconds of this game.
But we're not going to do that. Willie Miller's going to throw an interception, or he's going to throw a touchdown if he dies trying.
One of the two. Tech's game plan has never involved chewing the clock.
No.
Except for when you're in the red zone and have the ability to score.
Right. And a great return by Ashton Maples. 409 yards on the day for Tennessee Tech.
Run the ball. Just run it. Just run it. Just run it. Just run it.
Why would they? They have 3 timeouts and 28 seconds left.
You know, I mean, they could probably just go right down this field and get another touchdown.
But it looks like they are loading up the line. For a play-action pass. They're going to hand it off to DJ Worthy, who gains about 3 on the play.
And that should be just about it for this game.
So we're within 20 seconds. And this is going to be Tennessee Tech's first shutout of the year. Solidified by Willie Miller and DJ Worthy. Don't even hike the ball here.
Hold it. Thank you.
And the Golden Eagles will win.
Wow.
Great job. 44-0 over the Murray State Racers. And Bailey Fisher, who had a freak injury today, but immediately got back on the field. Just great times had by the Golden Eagles today. Great play. Just everybody committing themselves today. We called a lot of names we haven't heard. Kurt Taylor Jr., his workouts paid off. 2 touchdowns on the day. Bailey Fisher, after his hip injury, able to get a rushing touchdown.
Yeah, just to show us that the hip wasn't that injured.
Right. We are Cookeville strong. They are Tech tough. Golden Eagles, nothing is going to stop them this year, I feel.
Not at all. You know, we just came away from our first shutout of our season, and it's against an OVC rival.
Right.
It makes it even better. I'm excited to see us go into next week against Southeast Missouri to see if we can generate the same amount of exciting offense, defense, and special teams.
And last year, we went into double overtime against the Red Hawks from Southeast Missouri. We did come away with a loss, but I feel like it's going to be a different story here.
Yeah, it's a different team this year. You can definitely feel, with the amount of wins we have and how confident all sides of the ball are playing, it's a definitely different team. So hopefully we can head to Southeast Missouri and walk away with a win.
Well, folks, something is in the air here in Cookeville, Tennessee. Your Golden Eagles are now 3-0 in conference play. They've only lost 1 game. Amazing. Bailey Fisher and the gang really paying off their practices. I'm excited to see them go against the Red Hawks next week. But for everybody here, I am Tech Man.
And I'm Asher Nicholson.
Telling you all, stay warm, get some rest, and keep your wings up.